right, y'all. No shame in my game. I am entering into the 55 and up club. And y'all know I got bit by the TikTok shop, but I actually got it on Amazon so I could get it quicker. But it's this cream, yeah, for our wrinkly necks. Wrinkly. So I went ahead on and got it, y'all. Firm Lift Neck Cream. And inner thighs, inner arms, and the buttocks. Yeah. But anyway, I've been using it now for maybe just a couple of days. And we're going to see. Of course, you get it. I got a 2-pack. So this is another one right here. But I got a 2-pack because it's cheaper to do it that way. But anyway, the name of it is what you see, YCZ. And make sure it has that on there. Because there's dupes out there, but it's just plain. And it's just the AH-8. But make sure it has YZC. I've put the link to this in the description. But anyway, as you squeeze, see if you squeeze it, it comes out, and then you just roll it. You roll it back and forth on your neck. You roll it back and forth on your inner thighs. And honey, it's supposed to help get rid of that crepey looking skin, honey. So anyway, I have to tell y'all how it's going after about 30 days of use. But yeah. But yeah, y'all, when you get to start being my age, honey, you might need some creams, lotions, and potions, honey. But anyway, this is the top, and it just snips right on, and you flip it over for off and flip it on for on. All right, y'all. It's the weekend. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. I got a few errands to run, so let's go. All right, y'all, we rolling. You know what, y'all, as we're rolling, I'm sitting here thinking about, I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I want to do something or go somewhere, I am really going to pace myself, as I am pressing toward life and what all it has to bring. And I recognize that I truly am going to live life at my terms. Of course, we have work and we have this and that and things that we have to be obligated to. And of course, we have to follow those rules. But when it comes to my own personal life, decisions I make, things that I do, you better bet your bottom dollar, y'all, I'm doing it to my terms. I'm not trying to be on somebody else's timeline. It's just like, and always have that feeling rushed feeling. Because you know what, I recognize that doing stuff like that, it puts stress on you. It really does. So when I want to get up and do something, or I know I have things to do, I'm just going to do it at my own pace. Hey, if it takes me 2 hours to get dressed, because I like to primp, stop, look, piddle, I'm going to do it. And then when I go to the grocery store or wherever it is I'm going, if it takes me 2 hours in the grocery store, okay, well, it's just going to take me 2 hours in the grocery store. Because I wanna get away from that feeling of feeling stressed and always under the gun, always on a time limit. I don't want to live every moment of my life that way. Now, like I said, when it comes to work and that type of stuff, yeah, you have an agenda, objectives, and goals, absolutely. But things outside of that, and maybe some other obligatory things, say that word 10 times, or things you're obligated to, of course there's a start time, finish time, of course. But personal stuff, I'm finna take that out of the arena, feeling that I got to be rushed, or I got to, Cause I mean, like today, I had to work a little bit today. I worked about 2 o'clock, and I shut down from work, started getting dressed, watched me a few little episodes of Empire Bling on Netflix and Owning Manhattan. I love the real estate shows on Netflix. I just love them. But as far as, and I fix my hair and makeup, whatever, and now it's what, almost 4:30. Oh well. And I'm gonna go here to this grocery store and do what I gotta do. Oh well. And then I actually want to go by Lowe's. I want to get some white touch-up paint. I've noticed on my cabinets, especially where I put my trash, little chips of paint and it's messing with my feng shui. So I want to grab some little touch-up paint for that. Just little simple stuff and do that. But yeah, y'all, think about that. We'll spend our whole lifetime rushing and pleasing other people. But you know what? Be good to yourself. Work your own timeline. Be on your own timeline. And I felt that today. I felt myself. I caught myself trying to rush through what I was. I'm like, why would you rushing through this for? Take whatever time you feel like you need. Like somebody, like somebody sitting in the corner waiting on you, girl. Yeah. We live our life like there's always somebody over in the corner waiting on us. Ain't nobody sitting over there. So yeah. Be good to yourself. Do you. All right, y'all. Well, y'all, I got to run up here to the teller. Thank God my bank is right up the street from Food Line, because first thing you walk in, it says cash only. Who carries cash anymore? So anyway, let me go get some cash and then come back here and do my grocery shopping. Okay, y'all, change your plans. I just called and checked on Mama, and she's not feeling well, so I'm gonna go on over there and just hang out with her and take care of any needs she have. I'm picking up some food, and then I'm headed on over to Mama's.
A lawyer who's willing to do anything, find escorting a client.